Hey, my name's Jason Creel. Let's take some time and talk about how much money can you make as a lawn care business owner. This is a question, of course, that people almost always are going to consider. I mean, maybe there's some of you out there and you say, I just want to have a lawn care business because I just love doing lawn care for people, and that's fine. But for most of us, you might have a genuine love for that, but at the same time, you're also trying to make money. Now, one of the things that I like to look at is in Lawn and Landscape magazine, they come out each year with a top 100 list, and it shows the top 100 lawn care companies and how much money they made in the previous year. And by looking at that list, you'll see that you can actually make hundreds of millions of dollars in the lawn care business. Now, obviously, that's not for the average lawn care business. These are the top 100 companies. Some of them are very large franchises, that sort of thing. But you know what? There are some local companies on there that are making tens of millions of dollars in annual revenue just doing things like simply cutting grass and basic lawn maintenance. So that is encouraging. One, I think it's encouraging because, you know, a lot of people think a lawn care business is just a small business that you can make some money, but no, it actually has big potential for some people, and there's a great demand for the service, so that's great. But let's talk about something a little more specific to what might relate to the average person in lawn care business. Let's say maybe you're a solo operator, or it's one person with maybe one or two other people working with, you know, a small company that you typically see in your normal town. In my experience, I would describe it like this. I think that the lawn business is a absolute great business for somebody to make a pretty good living at, okay? What do you mean pretty good living? Somewhere between $50,000 and $100,000 a year profit once you get established. I think a lot of people make that kind of money on an annual basis. They do so by owning their own business, getting out, doing work that they love, having maybe some time off in the winter. There's a lot of benefits, a good paying job, and something you could take a lot of pride in. Now, obviously, there's a lot of people who make way more than that, and you can scale it. The problem is that for most people, it becomes difficult to make that jump to go from one truck to two trucks to three trucks. You know, if they can ever get past just operating one truck and make the jump to two trucks, and then you're on your way to scaling a business and putting in place some systems to where you can really grow the business and start generating a lot more revenue. Now again, most people in the lawn care industry seem to be in the lawn mowing side of the business. There's a lot of other areas in the business, some more profitable than others. When you think about landscape installation, I mean, you're talking about big potential to make some really profitable jobs, but it's not as much of a recurring revenue. You have to continually sell yourself to land these new jobs. Talk about weed control and fertilization, can be some higher profits in that, yet you might have to have a lot more customers because you're going to be making far less visits to their house in a calendar year. The mowing is very repetitive, but sometimes can be a struggle in the wintertime if you don't have some way to compensate for that. So there's advantages and disadvantages to all these different areas in the lawn care business, but I do think it's one of those businesses where you can, in your very first year, make a profit and begin to really grow the business, and within just a year, 2 years, maybe 3 years, be up to making a good living. And then if you can figure out how to scale it past yourself and get multiple crews running, then that's when you're up in the, you know, six figures and really making a significant income in the lawn care business. It's a great business, very profitable. Hey, you know what? In the age of the internet, what I like about a good service business like lawn care, something that has a demand that continues to grow. People want services done for them with busy lifestyles. So I feel very optimistic about the future of the lawn care industry, and I'm happy to be a part of it. I hope this video has been helpful, whether you're just starting in lawn care business or you've been a veteran of the industry for quite some time. Thanks a lot.